got a really special event coming up next weekend at our local retail shop, Fin Feather and Fur Outfitters in Ashland, Ohio. They're hosting an Eat Wild event. And there's going to be some good friends of ours, Scott and Seth Perkins, that are going to demonstrate how to process a deer like you would if you had to do it in your backyard. Then they're going to take all of that fresh deer meat and put it on a grill with their seasoning blends, and you can test out and try the different venison recipes that they'll be coming up with. You can also try things like rabbit and different fish recipes and goose and all sorts of different wild game, trying to promote the fact that hunting isn't just killing. It's about going out with a goal in mind, having practiced and trained to make sure that you're ready and capable to make a good, clean, ethical shot. Harvest the animal, recover the animal, process it, and eat it, because it is the most pure protein that you'll ever be able to eat. And it's a damn good time. It's an adrenaline rush like you would not believe. So I'm trying to help the cause and get another deer down so that the Perkins have an additional deer to show you how to process. That's the whole point of this. Anyway, I'm sitting back in the brush blind that Nick made 2 years ago that I shot a doe out of last year with our crossbow. And because of how cold it's been, constant 0-degree temperatures, -15, -20-degree wind chills, the deer have just been hammering whatever food they can find. Got a south wind blowing back out into an open hayfield, so all of the bedding should be out to my southwest. They work their way in the woods here to come back across and continue this way out into some bigger areas. But the mission for tonight is really any deer that comes within range. I know I'm confident with this bow out to probably 40 yards. And since the temperatures did warm up a little bit today, it's probably about 22 degrees right now. And since we had such bitter cold temperatures for so long, I still think that the change in temperature, the front, whether it's a cold or a warm front this time of year, will get the deer movement going. So it's just a matter of whether or not they want to move past us. That's why you do it right there, man. That adrenaline rush is unlike anything I could even describe. If you don't hunt, you should at least try it. Even if you don't want to pull the trigger, just go and sit. Being that close to creatures who have developed the ability to detect danger, get in their element, and get in bow range. There's nothing like it. There's nothing like it. They milled around for a while, and as soon as she got some separation, I settled my 30-yard band right on her heart. She took off and ran probably 70 yards, and I just heard her crash, so we got a deer down for Eat Wild. Mission accomplished. And that fawn is still over there, so I'm gonna pack up what I can and sneak on out of here, and then we'll come back and get her in a minute. So here's the arrow, and it's frozen, but it's covered in dark red blood. There's some hair on it, but the way she reacted, I'm pretty positive it was a heart shot. So that's going to be a perfect deer for the Eat Wild event. Jump on it. Pull up that tree. Continuous the whole way. More what I expected to see. Bigger drops.
Oh my.
Pools of it. Yeah, it's like that's.
Dude, I hate finding your deer before you do.
Where's she at? Oh, I can see her right there. That's what you want to see, though. That's good. How far was that? 40 yards? 50?
Not far.
Maybe? Well, it was easy to track her in the snow. That's one beautiful thing about blood trailing any animal in the snow, is that the red blood just stands out. And this is exactly what you want to find at the end of a blood trail when you're out hunting to fill the freezer. And in this case, we're going to use it to donate to Eat Wild so that the bearded butchers can demonstrate how to process this deer like you could do at your house if you were doing it on a table in your backyard. And it's going to go towards jerky and bratwurst and steaks that thousands of people potentially can come in and try for themselves to prove that eating wild game is actually really, really enjoyable, and if done right, can taste darn near as good or better than any beefsteak that you'd ever have. So super pumped. This was the goal, was to come out here tonight and fill a tag for this event, and super proud that I could do it.
Watch the sky out, last life out, last my eyes, and live with the mountains who have the strength to swallow you whole.